Exam mo na kapatid sa loob ng ilang oras, hindi araw kundi ilang oras. Alam ko na hindi ka ready kaya bibilisan lang natin ito. In tonight's episode, I'll be sharing with you how to cram for your exams in law school. All of this and more coming right up. This episode is brought to you in part by Ocho, 101 practice problems for law students and bar takers. It's a digital workbook designed to meet the bar syllabus. All of the problems are discussed in great detail. You can use it as a series of mock bars with discussions, or you can develop the almighty, all-powerful question-a-day habit where you sit down to answer one bar problem each night before you go to sleep. Pagkatapos mo itong sagutan, mababasa mo hindi lang kung ano ang tamang sagot, kundi paano ka rin makakarating sa tamang sagot. If you are a current law student, you can get a copy and answer the problems as part of your review for your midterms and final exams. Hihintayin mo pa ba kapatid na bumagsak ka sa exam mo dahil tama man ang iyong alam ay hindi mo naman ito maisusulat sa paraan na gusto ng iyong mga professor. Here you learn how to craft hyper-responsive answers, how professors trick us into the wrong answers, and what they're looking for in our essays. Grab your copy of Ocho, 101 practice problems for law students and bar takers through the links in the description box below. Hi, my name is Lex and welcome to Lex in Motion. In this channel, I'll be helping you build your competence, confidence, and capability in law school. Start today by hitting the subscribe button below. New episodes are posted every Friday. Hindi naman ako siguro nagkulang sa paalala, kapatid, nung mga ilang buwan at linggo akong nagsasalita dito. Nangangaral at nakikiusap na rin na iyong paghusaya ng iyong aral dahil malapit na naman ang nagbabadyang midterm exams. Meron pa tayong episode patungkol sa pagsusulat ng reviewer. Ngunit ang tanong, nagawa mo ba? Hitik na hitik ang channel na ito. Sa mga pagkakataon ako ay nagkwento, kapatid, ng sarili kong kabobohan. Mga pagkakataon na ako na ang nadapa, lumuha at nasaktan para hindi mo nadaanan ang mga pagkakamaling aking mga nagawa. Hindi pa ako tapos manisi, kapatid, pero simulan na natin kung paano ko na itatawid ang mga exam ko nun sa law school nang wala o kulang na kulang ang aking aral. Step number 1, always go back to what was discussed in class. Madali ito, kapatid, sa akin dahil noong araw bahagi ng aking pag-upo sa klase ay ang aking masinsinang pagsusulat ng lahat ng mga itinatanong sa aming klase. Malas mo na lang kung wala ka nang ang aral ay hindi ka din pala nagpapapasok. Sino ka ba namang anak ng Diyos ngayon para humiling at humingi na ikaw ay papasa? Focus, kapatid, on whatever topics were emphasized in class. Remember that by the time you take the bar exam and pass the bar exam, you would have consumed about 5% of the entirety of the law. You are under no obligation to learn everything about the law during your midterms. However, you do have every obligation to demonstrate to your professors that you have what it takes to practice the law. Kapitan mo, kapatid, ang lahat ng mga naging discussion ninyo sa klase. Doon at doon lang din naman manggagaling ang mga magiging mga tanong sa inyong darating na exam. By way of exception, nariyan ang mga naging professor namin noong araw, hindi namin dinalukan ang kanilang mga lamay. Shoutout kasi sila ang mga nagtatanong ng mga tanong na wala sa caudal, wala sa discussion, wala sa libro, at maging mga naunang abogado sa amin ay hindi rin masagot-sagot. Step number 2, spend all of your remaining time with the caudal provisions. Remember, kapatid, that caudals are the purest, rawest form of the law. They contain the precise language of the law as it was written down by Congress, as it was written down by the Supreme Court through the rules of court, and then passed down to us, the learners and practitioners of the law. Cases, on the other hand, would give you the interpretation of the law as declared by the Supreme Court. They contain how the law operates, what it means, and fills in all of the gaps in between, as narrated and declared from the eyes of the Supreme Court. However, all of their decisions are based on una, caudal, at pangalawa, mga naging decisions din nila. Statistically improbable ang pure original decision, kapatid, dahil hindi sila pwedeng gumawa ng ruling nang walang basihan, walang batayan. Naway iyong matularan ito, kapatid, lalo na sa iyong exam. Huwag ka sanang sasagot gamit ang illegal basis, ang iyong personal amendment of the law o citation ng isang kaso na ikaw lang din mismo ang nakaimbento. Step number 3, accept that you cannot cover everything. Real talk lang kapatid, hindi kahapon o kamakalawa nagsimula ang semester. Hindi rin naman kanina lang binigay ang coverage. At alam mo rin sa sarili mo ang mga dapat sana ay nabasa mo at naaral mo sa ilang buwan at linggo na nakaraan. Huwag kang pauso dyan, di mo naman matatapos lahat yan. Shoutout syempre sa mga professor nating hindi nagpapapasok. Mga professor nating petics, early dismissal at malakas magpa-freecut. Kahit papano, tinatamad tayong magbasa sa mga subjects kung ang mga professors ay maluwag at mabait. It is what it is kapatid, maligaya ka man noon, ngayon naman ang singil ng iyong kahapon. Step number 4, accept that you are responsible for where you are right now. Hindi kasalanan ng professor mo na wala kang nabasa dahil hindi siya pumapasok. Hindi naman niya kinuha o kinolekta ang lahat ng kodals at libre ninyong magkakaklase. Ikaw at ikaw pa rin ang mapagpasya. Ikaw at ikaw pa rin ang dahilan kung bakit tayo humantong sa ganitong kabobohan. Pwede naman ding nagkasakit ang aso mo, nagkasakit ka o patong-patong ang mga naging suliranin ninyo sa pamilya. Pwede rin namang sunod-sunod ang mga naging outside business at ang travel ninyo para sa trabaho o para sa mga tropa mo. Paalala lang kapatid, hindi ka tinutukan ng baril para mag-enroll ka sa law school. Bagkus maaaring pinagsiksikan at pinagpilitan mo pa ang sarili mo, tanggapin ka lang dito. The harsh truth is that all of the reasons and excuses you have now for underperforming in law school were made known to you at the time you entered law school. Pumasok ka sa law school, alam mo may trabaho ka, may jowa ka, may tropa ka, at may mga mahal ka sa buhay na kahit papano ay sa'yo ay nakasandal. Hatang-hatang mo na sila sa iyong mga balikat at naging desisyon mo pa rin ang idagdag sa lahat ng responsibilidad na ito ang law school. Kung hindi ka pala okay na mahirapan, sana nag-masters ka na lang. Step number 5, reframe your mind. Tapos na ang ilang buwan at linggo para mag-impok ng kaalaman kapatid. Now is not the time for that. What we do have some time for is time for reflection on what you want to do from here on out. Pwede naman kasing isuko mo na lang kapatid. Hindi ka tinutukan ng baril para tayaan ang sarili mong kabobohan dito sa law school. Baka naman pwedeng umalis ka din ng payapa nang walang nakakapansin na ikaw din ay kusang sumuko na. Pwede naman din kapatid na ilaban mo na, total nariyan ka na rin lang. Hindi ka sasabihan ng iyong professor na tanggal ka na sa klase niya pagkatapos ng iyong exam. Pangit man ang mga naging baraha mo ngayon, ay pwede pa rin tayong makaahon sa mga darating na araw at buwan. My recommendation kapatid is for you to reframe your mind. Your task now is not to pass the midterm exam. Your task is to put yourself into a solid position coming into the finals. Huwag ka lang magkaka-midterm grade na 22, 27 o anumang grade na kulang pang LRT. And you should be fine. Huwag lang mathematically impossible ang kailanganin sa finals. Ay palag na tayo dyan kapatid. Hindi pa tapos ang laban mo dahil hindi pa naman nagkakabigayan ng class cards. It's not over until you say it's over. It's never over until you say, I give up. Alam kong naghihintay ka ngayon ng ilang minutong payapa para sa taimtim na desal. But let me stop you right there kapatid. Hindi mo deserve. Magdusa kang ka. Irresponsable kang ngayon anihin mo ang kabubuhan mo. On a more serious note kapatid, God will take care of your results. That's His job. Let this be tonight's one big message kapatid. God will take care of your results. His promise, His job is to be responsible for us. Our job, on the other hand, is to obey. Our job is to stay the course, to remain faithful. We are responsible for obedience. Demonstrate that obedience now by going back to your readings. Remember, you are loved. Salamat kapatid kung inabot mo ang ending ng episode na to. Salamat din kung kahit papaano ay natulungan kita. If you would like to see more content on how to build your confidence in law school, please let me know by typing yes in the comments down below. Alam ko na simpleng yes lang ito kapatid, pero mahalaga ito sa amin. By typing yes in the comments, you are telling me and telling the team that what we do here is helpful. By typing yes in the comments, you are telling me and telling the team that an actual sentient human being watch this episode. At may totoong tao na nakinabang sa aming pinagpaguran. Thank you so much for watching. Like and share this episode for Good Law School Carmind. I will see you again next Friday.